Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell is rated T by the ESRB. Viewers' discretion is advised. Greetings, Soulswind here, and welcome to Let's Play Splinter Cell. In the last episode on Mission 1, we went to the Georgian police precinct and we found CIA special agents Blaustein, William Robert Blaustein, and Alice McCarthy Madison dead. And we also found Thomas Gergenitz heavily injured, and he gave us some critical information before he left us. So now we are tracking some subdermal implants of the two CIA agents, and it's moved away by a man named Vyacheslav Grinko. In the cutscene later, take note of the stock ticker at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, especially the triangles indicating whether the stock is going up or down.
Mark a steady rise in Georgia's economy. Once central to the former Soviet Union's development and manufacture of weapons, Georgia has recently resurfaced as a potential player in the world military industry, with active contracts in Russia, Turkey, Germany, and even has stated the need, especially in these times, for a reliable source of oil in the Middle East. Commerce Secretary Moore, on a visit to Azerbaijan this morning, noted the tiny nation's enormous potential for oil, calling on American investors to provide the necessary funds for tapping the reserves.
In many ways, a leader from a bygone era. His beliefs are very firmly founded in Georgian orthodoxy. His political standings more in line with the early 20th century.
Would you fault him then as a politician?
No, not at all. Kumbay Nikoladze is all politician. He's done wonders for the Georgian economy. A brilliant tactician. It's more a question of ethics.
And ethically speaking?
Well...
Right, okay, before I read this, if you had taken note of the stock ticker, you've realized that when stocks are indicated to be going up, it's still a red arrow that's pointing up. Shouldn't that be a green arrow? Just something to ponder. Yeah, shouldn't that be green? Anyway, Georgian Defense Ministry, Tbilisi, Georgia, October 16th, 2004, 23:01 hours. Discover President Nikoladze's secret. CIA agents Blaustein and Madison were killed for getting too close to information Georgian President Kumbay Nikoladze needed to protect. Vyacheslav Grinko, a Russian mercenary, is closely tied to Nikoladze's secret. They have arranged to meet at the Ministry of Defense. Okay, maybe Nikoladze and not Nikoladze, I'm so sorry. Now it's at the Georgian Defense Ministry. Let's go.
Echelon got a positive ID on your target from the morgue security cameras. A guy named Vyacheslav Grinko.
How do I find him?
By his license plate.
And if he's not with his car?
Then his driver will be. Grab him and make him talk. Don't be afraid to use force.
Who? Me?
Grimm's daughter just pulled up the schematics on the ministry. They've got a laser security grid online in the courtyard.
So I stay out of the courtyard.
Don't let them trigger any alarms at all. We still don't have any official approval from the Joint Chiefs for this operation, so one slip-up and it's mission over.
Okay, we are gonna slip up often, but I'll show you later. Anyway, there's this distant landscape thingy, like a building or something on a mountain. It's really beautiful, and actually the clouds, they move. Just that I think it's a bit of like a cutout, because there's this strange little outline around the building where the cloud fades behind. And also this reflection, the glass, reflecting a very bright and beautiful sky. Ta-da! Look at that! Just look at that. And of course, yeah, okay, you can see the cloud fading behind, and you can see a faint dark outline around the building. Yeah, it's a bit of like a cutout or something, but still it's really, really beautiful. Like this detail over there, it's really nice. That building is very beautiful also. Well, this is the courtyard, and before we move, let's look at our objectives. We have to infiltrate the east wing of Georgian Defense Ministry and discover Vyacheslav Grinko's whereabouts by interrogating his driver. Oh, the car plate number is 84KP214. I think so, if I remember right. And tripping an alarm will result in mission failure. Not just dropping into the courtyard, but any alarm in general. Oh, okay. Yeah, 84KP214. Vyacheslav Grinko's car is in the basement parking garage. And we have data. Hey, this won't help. Oh, elevator. I'll point that out. How about this? Grinko's picture. This is how Grinko looks like. Okay. If we even get to see the big boss behind this thing right at the start of the entire series or game. And this is data on Grinko. So, yeah. Ex-Spetsnaz, I think is ex-Special Force, so no longer active. So now, mercenary. I'll not read. I'll not read out in detail, but basically, yeah, assassination, moral assassination in a way. Liquidating of funds. First traceable amount from Nicolaz. Oh, Albert Wentworth, alias Grinko. Oh, and monthly payments continue. Where he now used Grinko, Vyacheslav Grinko. Okay, more from Nicolaz and some more into Grinko's account. Okay, sorry about all the guesswork, but Grinko's slippery as an eel. It's been hard to track his connections, but we're confident he's been in Nicolaz's employment for at least 4 years. We've got the rumors of Grinko committing the kind of war crimes that will make Milosevic blush. Scary guy, be careful. Yep. Let's already save, which is M1A. And that one, that's the lift, the elevator. It's going to be critical to our mission later, so just to point that out. The courtyard, and we can drop down here first, so let's go down, but next is dangerous, so again I'm going to save just here. I think it's a better save here because then we don't have to listen through everything, and it's better to listen through all of them before we move. So yeah, right, switch on the goggles, and yeah, there are two ways to do this. I'll show the non-preferred way first. Because of that way, I had to repeat the recording a few times. And yep, basically try to jump and grab this pipe, slide down, right, jump, like that. Sometimes they land on the ledge, sometimes no. Anyway, the other way, let me get back up. Oh, right. The other way is to scroll down, reduce speed, inch forward here until we drop and grab the ledge. Now, two things. Drop and forward. So S and W together. S and W. We should usually get this. So this gives me a better success rate. Next, optic cable. Check. Aha, there's no one inside. Do we rush? Oh, wait. Security camera. Over there. And if we note the design, we can shoot that camera. What now? Open the door and rush quickly to here. Why? Someone comes in immediately. We can try and ambush him and take him out. Look at where he goes. There. So we can sneak in after him and take him out. But that's very risky. That's actually very risky. Oh my god. That's actually scary. That statue over there. But yeah, it's a statue of, I think, Nicolauds, if I'm not mistaken. But wait for him to go there and sit down. And then what? He's in light. He's under light. And there is a camera. What am I supposed to do now? Actually, nah. Just creep up. Hi. And hi, camera. Hello. Bye-bye. Okay, grab him. Yep, the camera won't see us. Now move him into darkness. Okay, you can see the move speed. We can actually knock him out first, then carry him into the darkness over here. So lay him here. He's not dead, and as much as I can, I try not to kill any of the NPCs. Basically anyone. Right, so shoot the camera, use the computer. And we have a target reticle on the bottom right hand corner, and now we have a magnifying glass. The target reticle basically says we have infiltrated the east wing of the Georgian Defense Ministry. And the data? Data stick. From Georgi Katin Yatsev to Colonel Merman Kubulia. Regarding laser grid concern, Merman, the solution to not tripping the laser grid is staying out of the courtyard. Period. Okay. Can I say that word? Anyway. But, just for the sake of argument, I guess the correctly calibrated thermal optics would enable one to see lasers. But please don't try anything that's going to get us in trouble. GKY, Georgi Captain Yotsem. Okay. Next. Use the optics. Oh wait, switch off our camera, our goggles, and you can see these designs here. Like we've got some paper and magazines and oh, a drawing there of a missile. Oh. And Nicolauds, I think, with his weapons, his military prowess, like basically air, land, sea, planes, tanks, carriers, and underwater. Look at the design, the details that the developers are placing. Air, land, sea, and coffee. So we have air, land, sea, and coffee. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. Although they do reuse some of these pictures, but it's really nice. And also, if we had seen this, let me show again, a different screensaver that shows a different desktop. I think it's Windows 95 or 97. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Oops, I keep pressing that one. Some of those details, they're really good. Okay, anyway. Optics. Check. Looks empty. Looks empty. So how? Do we rush? No, we don't. Open the door. Slowly inch upwards. Stay behind the door. Oh. There is a patrolling guard that's coming towards us. Thankfully though, they don't see the door open. They don't see that this door is open. But we stand out, they'll see us. So be very careful. When he turns his back, we move. Now this is a good point to save over here. If you want to. But we can just stay here. In darkness, actually this is very dark. So we can stay around here. He'll come towards us turn his back around, we creep up fast enough to knock him out with the LMB. If I remember correctly, he's got nothing to tell us, so we can knock him out, no problem. Okay, one more thing. When carrying a body, we're not able to open doors. So if we're in a rush, bear in mind this is a thing we have to consider. So bring him here. And you're the next one. It's in darkness, so it's okay. This is in darkness, so it's fine. Now let's go out. Reduce speed. Okay, medium speed here. As we close, reduce speed. And as we go closer, reduce speed even further. Now, grab him. And then this speed of movement is slower. I think it feels slower, so knock him out. Note that up till now, they're all still alive. We've not killed anyone from mission 1 till now. So let's go and put him inside. Again, lay down the body, open the door, and pick up the body. Then enter. So don't wait too long because the door can close. This is even slower, but has lesser sound and is less visible. Oh, okay. Actually, it's okay to stack them, no problem. Just that sometimes they twitch, but it's okay. As long as we don't outright kill them, they are alive. So don't worry about that. Look at that. Yeah, they're all alive, don't worry. They're just having a good sleep, and someone will wake them up later. Now that it's all done, I'm not heading through here because this actually progresses to the next part of the mission. We're actually going to head over here for now. We're actually going to head here for now. Wait, maybe not. Let me think. Let me save first. I think the best choice would be to go down the stairs, or actually go here, which is down the stairs. Yeah, I just revealed there's a staircase here. Or rather, we go up first. Around here, switch off the goggles because it's too bright over there. And we get a medkit. This is reward for us exploring. So yeah, if we had gone downstairs right away from the door, we would never get that medkit. We have 1 medkit now, and that's better than 0. Don't rush though. There's a camera here. We're in darkness. The camera cannot see us. If you see this, this is actually darkness. Well, we can see the camera, so shoot the camera. Then continue downwards, but don't rush because we hear another camera. Oh, and one more thing. You hear the camera beeping, go to menu, come back out. Ta-da! The beeping's gone. You hear that? There's still the creaking sound of the camera's rotation. But be very careful. If you accidentally had to pause, you may forget all about this camera. Or maybe because you have not seen where the camera is. Yeah, it may be at somewhere that can immediately lose us the game. So be very careful. Shoot that. And continue. Medium speed should be fine. We're at the door. Now, optic cable. So nothing much, just 1 camera. Open the door. And then head out. The camera is not facing us, so that's good. Head outside. Along this region, in the darkness. Just head towards the end. Just keep to darkness. And 1 more camera over there. Note that. and then slow down a little bit. Okay, he's doing something. He's minding his own business, we'll mind our own. No, just kidding. Now we can interrogate.
What the hell?
I'm going to ask you some questions. When I think you're lying, I'll do this. Who do you work for?
Vyacheslav Grinko.
Tell me about him.
He used to be Spetsnaz. Now he's mercenary. He works for President Nicholas.
Where do I find Grinko?
He's meeting Mass in the elevator by the courtyard.
Who's Mass?
Philippe Mass, some computer guy. He has access to Nikolaz's office.
What's this meeting about?
I don't know. I swear, it's gotta be something bad if Nicholas is willing to see Grinko face to face.
I need you to understand that we never talked.
I understand.
Good. Convince me we never talked.
If anybody finds out, Grinko will murder me.
And you're frightened of Grinko.
God, yes!
Okay, the third time?
I swear, I've already forgotten you. Please, don't hurt me. I'm just a driver. I swear, I've already forgotten you.
Yep, I think these are the only two options left.
Please, don't hurt me. I'm just a driver. I swear, I've already forgotten you. I swear, I've already forgotten you.
Yep, so this is a key person we actually have to interrogate. And yeah, let's knock him out here. Here. Well, so that he can
I
continue.
want to hear what Grinko and Mass talk about in that elevator.
I'll need to deactivate the courtyard laser grid to get in position.
Then do it.
Okay, yeah, he will continue to do his business in his sleep, unless someone wakes him up later. Okay, there is no way to get out, so yeah, this is all blocked and everything, and we just have to get back. No, we cannot see the car plate number, but it's okay. Can we see it from the back? Oh, there. 84 KP 214. Oh, before we move, check this. Infiltrate the south wing of the Georgian Defense Ministry. Deactivate the courtyard security laser grid. Laser mic the Grinko and Mass conversation in the glass elevator. So, yeah, some information from Grimstottir about Philip Frankel Mass, aka Crystal Ninja, Sebere, and Marvin Kurzweil. Ah, more like some in-game name, huh? Or some alias, alias Canadian, like Georgia Active Operation, I think. Association GFO Inc. Okay, this sounds wrong, but I think it is Georgian Financial Organization owned by Combine Nicoladze, and you're the lead programmer. So flees Canada after RCMP close credit card scam. Oh, and even breached CIA network. Okay, so basically some espionage and fleeing. Crimes against nature and breach CIA again. Now starts getting paid by Nicoladze, and oh my goodness, even a virus, huh? Okay, Marvin Kurzweil deposits money in a bank account off Cayman Island. Grimstottir's notes. I first heard of Mass back in '98, right after his first CIA hack. It was legendary for a while, even got a mention in Wired. Our shrinks at Fort Meade have a psych profile on him that boils down to insecure, immature, amoral, brilliant geek. Oh, wow. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh, okay. Continue. We can make our way back speedily. Hey, what's that? Oh, just a can or bottle. A bottle. Those are for when we really get in trouble. Otherwise it's fine. Okay, the camera's gonna turn away and face away. Quickly get in there. And if we ever manage to get through for some reason, get through the camera without shooting them, then we need to be careful now. Oh, dizzying, eh? No, nothing in the box. Well, we cleared everything. Still, check. Yeah, good. Switch off the lights and just see the design here. Okay, let's go. So, here, open the door. Oh, actually I should have used the optics first, but yeah, we would see no one. I'm so used to this place already. But we will hear something. Can we shoot it? We can. So shoot that, and then we are safe to come in. We can switch off the lights, but it's not necessary. There's 2 computers here. There are 2 computers here. Let's use the first one. Oh, sorry. So we've got a data stick. Let's just move away from there. Yeah, actually, to keep with the theme of the game, I should seriously switch off the lights. But that's fine. Anyway, before we use this other computer, take a look at the data stick. From Colonel Merman Kobiashvili to Colonel Guram Jinoria, Colonel Tengiz Colonel Tengiz Pertskalava, I think so, and Colonel Guram Shengaleva or Shengalea. Colonel Guram Shengalaya. Oh, and Colonel Ramaz Lord Kipanidze or Lord Kipanidze. Subject is empty. Gentlemen, President Nicolaides has personally requested that I impress on you the importance of our guests, the Canadian Philip Maz and Vyacheslav Grinko, who many of you are already familiar with on less than pleasant terms. Since Grinko has come under President Nicolaides' official employment, his many crimes in Georgia have been pardoned, and he is to be treated with the utmost respect. I likewise ask for your patience with Mr. Maz. They are both key figures in the President's current operations, and security for the next 24 hours should be at its highest state. Please impress this on the men in your charge. Respectfully, Colonel Merman Kobiashvili. Right. And what is this one? Use computer. Oh, the time now is 4:40. Look at the clock. The time now is 4:40. 4:40 a.m.? I guess it's so dark now. It can't be 4:40 p.m., right? It's 4:40 a.m. Wait. Oh, hang on, sorry. Is that a fan of some sort? And the cigarette still smoking. Basically, someone just left the room a while ago. And the paper flipping on the table, it means that the fan is actually blowing, but the smoke from the cig is not, or the tobacco is not being blown around. Or is it? Well, never mind. Anyway, yeah, just some more details in the design, and I think it's developers trying to really show off the new techniques with smoke particles. That's why there's a lot of ways to demonstrate smoke particles and everything, like this one here, for example, and last mission, and many more. Sometimes I don't even mention them, but yes, right at the beginning we have this, I think, chimney smoke or something coming out from the rooftop. Yeah, these are some of these examples. Anyway, notes. The laser grid sensors in the courtyard must be deactivated using the computer in the south wing main hall. Wow, main hall, eh? One more data stick. From GKY, Georgy Captain Yatsev, to Pavel Jushnikov, right? Courtyard grid subject. Pavel, let all your men know that the laser grid in the courtyard is active. I don't want any false alarms caused by this grid. It triggers simultaneous alarms at 5 separate police and military stations nearby. Explaining a false alarm is a headache neither of us need. If you absolutely need to go in the courtyard, you can disable the grid from the security terminal in the main hall of the south wing, but you better have a good reason. GKY. Wow, 5 separate police and military stations. Wow. But we don't even get to see that because the game just ends if we actually do trigger it, so it's okay. But we don't get to see that. If only they do come in and add some challenge, then we'll be more certain to avoid it too. Oh, it's locked. Optics first. Okay, actually it's definitely nothing because it's outside. This is the same direction as where we came from the other room. Anyway, W. And oh, so much tapping, yeah? WS. W. Oh, that's a lot of tapping. Cutscene.
I need a colonel down here. We're trying to get through a retinal scanner.
I passed Colonel Kabiashvili on my patrol. Want me to send him down?
God, no. I hate this guy. We'll find somebody else with a land.
Oh? Let's save first. Oh, anyway. We saw a notepad down there, and only colonels can open retinal scanner locked doors. Yeah, so that's like officers. And let's save as M1C. It's time to save now. So jump up and go over here. And we just need to keep on shimmying. We cannot go up there. It's so bright here, but they don't see us. So you can see how busy at work they are. So down and then forwards to get in there and silently go down there. You see a door open. Someone comes in.
I thought the kitchen was closed.
It's a special order for Colonel Kabaishvili.
Ah, excellent. May I?
Please.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Ew. Seriously? You shouldn't do that. Not even if you don't like that person. Well, anyway, let's creep over here and find out what's there. Actually, there's nothing. It's just for us to hide if we actually alerted someone, so we can shoot out the lights. Don't touch the switch because that will alert the cooks. Or may alert the cooks. I don't think it will because they are not looking at us. But anyway, do we have to worry too much? Not really. Just come over here and make sure we open the door and not the switch, and also just check the optics. Yeah, okay, then open the door. The guard will not see, the cooks will not see us, and when the guard comes in, over there, be very careful. Right. The guard will come over again. Oh, there's a clock over there, and it says 4:40 also. So the time hasn't passed from just now when we left the balcony until now. Still 440, but at least it coincides, so that's a good thing. Right, it's a cola. Okay, move. Not too fast. Once he's there, quickly move over to here. It's full darkness, and we can head here and stand here until he checks the door, at which point we can head down. And be very careful, there's one more guard there. We can go past him without ever alerting him, and come over here. So here, and we can jump up, and Sam will slide forward and grab this thing, so be very careful if we have anything that like causes him to drop loudly. But this may be a bit iffy because he stood up, so is he standing or crouching? Don't know. Save. M1D. Wait, no. No, M1. Oh no, I overwritten my save files. I see. Oh, too bad. M2C. Right, so be very careful what files are being saved or overwritten. In a game like this, we have to be careful about everything. Who's that guy patrolling? Right, anyway, we got on the ledge in a crouched position. I'm pretty sure if we drop, it's crouched. Let's try. Yeah, anyway, still glad we saved there. Now what we need to do is to creep over and grab that guy. Silently. Yeah, we can see the design here. 1 bar is already very risky. We are exiting 1 bar. 1.5 bar. Now we are 2 bars. Very, very risky. Okay, now retreat back into here. Okay. We can use the retinal scanner or use this person to, or force this person to use the retinal scanner, but the results will be the same, so I'm just gonna do this one time to show the results. But best not to do this. Identity unknown, access denied. Best not to do this too frequently, or in fact not at all if possible, because some of them I think actually triggers an alert, so be very careful about that. Anyway, knock him. Hey! Why fall like that? So troublesome. Now I have to position you. Hey yo. Okay, I'm gonna put you like this and like that. So now your head is under the bench. That's for falling in the wrong side. But anyway, you're still alive, so that's good. Now, because that guy is facing forwards and a little towards us like this, towards this side, so we're gonna loop around the other side and then try to use the computer. This is very iffy. Sometimes it triggers the enemy, sometimes it doesn't.
You've got an incoming Colonel, Fisher. Make the most of him. You'll need him conscious and cooperative if you want to unlock the retinal scanner sealing the door to the courtyard.
That's detailed intelligence.
Knowing everything is my job.
Well, it sure triggers Lambert and Fisher's reply. Well, anyway, there's more sets of footsteps sounds. Someone's coming. There. Now we just have to creep up and take him as well. Oh, before that, let's check this. So we have already deactivated the courtyard security laser by using the camera, but we need to get through to the courtyard. Grab character. Slowly head backwards. Oh, look at his waist pouch. There is a satchel. So you're gonna get something. Now, use. Access granted. We can still use the retinal scanner again, but it's okay. Because if the door closes, we can just go through. It's no longer locked. So now what we need to do is to put you here as well. Like that. Oh. This camera is very iffy. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Sorry about that. This way. Oh my goodness, why? Anyway, take the satchel first. Yay, we got a med kit. Yeah. Some of the satchels don't contain data sticks, but instead they contain things like med kits, frag rounds, and wall mines. Oops, did I spoil the game? But I think these are pretty basic. So we get through here and save. Okay, we hear another camera. Can we shoot it? Oh, did you see that? It means that camera suspects something actually. There, that camera suspects something. So we need to time ourselves and shoot the camera. Or I don't know if I can do this. I think we are in dark enough area that we won't get caught by the camera. And here, we should be able to shoot this camera. From there, it was almost impossible to shoot it because it will see us, but here we have a clear shot. So shoot this camera, then head out. There. Now, before we head out, this is only a one try, so we just immediately overwrite this save file. And let's equip the laser mic. And what is this? Press E and then move the mouse cursor to target the place we want to record. Press E to escape, and that's it. There's nothing else, that's all. So let's move. We need to record Grinko and Philip Mars, and this is the elevator I mentioned at the start of the game.
The glass elevator's in motion.
Okay, what did I do? I pressed the control key and hold it so that the game is paused while Grim is talking, and let me let go and hold again when Lambert's talking.
Make with the laser, Mike Fisher. It's mission critical that we hear what Grinko and Mass say before they reach the top.
Why do I have to do this? It's because I need to pause the game to let these people finish so that I can laser mic and record Grinko and Philip Mars from start to end and not miss anything for the purpose of adding them to this Let's Play. So, okay, I'm going to activate the laser mic, find my target to record while I move slightly left and forwards into darkness. So let's go.
What did you rip it out with, pliers?
We had some difficulty with Blowski's ship. You can see fibers of muscle tissue still attached.
Nasty. Nasty.
You're in the wrong line of work to avoid getting gore on your hands.
Whatever Nikolaj does in Azerbaijan is his own conscience's burden.
You are just a tool?
You're a tool. I'm the technology. I'm the cleanup man. All the blood's on yours and Nikolaj's hands. I'm clean.
And it is?
It's what?
Clean.
Azerbaijan? Yeah, man. The operation's goddamn immaculate. Except for the files Nikolaj insists on keeping on his own machine. You need to talk to that.
Sounds like we found the subdermals.
I get nervous when the bad guys start making blood jokes.
That conversation's going straight to the Joint Chiefs, and we're gonna need more.
Nikolaj's computer.
You guessed it. Get inside his office and access that machine. Alarms aren't mission critical anymore. We're moving into Fifth Freedom territory.
Yep, I'm pausing this so that they can talk. And now I can talk and say that please, let's get into this dark area in the grass patch. And look at the sprinkler. This sprinkler is spraying water. And I think it's now water particles. Just now it was smoke particles. So it seems like the developers really want to show us some new cool tools they have in building the game. Water particles, smoke particles, kind of cool. Well, anyway, let's look at the goals and the notes. So we have completed the laser mic, and we've got the new note. The evidence against Nikolaj is on the computer. Right, so if we have already played through this game, it is possible that we can skip all 3 guards here and go forwards with the mission. But if this is new to us, don't spray me please. If this is new to us, we might not know how to proceed. In that case, it's better to take out all the 3 guards, and that's what I'll do actually. I'll take out all the 3 guards. So I'll save first before taking them out. Start by taking out this guy, LMB. And just take the body. Hide here. Along the wall, even though it's already in darkness. Secondly, actually I want to go over to that side. When they're both not looking, come over to here. So that we can cross over to that side easily. And we will be able to cross over to there to take out that guy. So he's gonna walk away, and that guy's gonna go over to here. Yeah, you just have to wait a while for that guy to go there, and this guy to come here, and then leave here. Because they both will then go that side, so it's okay. The central guy is not in a loop, so it's fine. Just have to cross over here. That guy is gonna come back to the left already, so that's how we can cross over here. Yeah, when he's over there, just come over here, and we wait for this guy to leave before we take out this one, because he may hear us if we knock him out. So, yeah, I don't think I want to save, but it's better to save here. Wait around here. He's gonna come here and then leave there. And this is the best chance for us to actually grab him, or left mouse button him. And then take the body into darkness. And yeah, it was a bit close though, so we can move closer so that the window of opportunity is not this close. Now, the one in the center will not be as easy. The best way to do it is to shoot the lights. So we're gonna do it this way, and we're gonna shoot the lights. He's gonna come over here. and move right away. So there is very little window of opportunity for us to deal with him. So the best way we can do it is to shoot at least 2 lights. Now he's far enough, we can shoot this.
That's not good.
Fear is one of the worst enemies. But yeah. Okay, I'm not going to knock him out when he is like searching around here, because not every time he has got the same search pattern. If it is, I'll let you know, but this time round, no, let's not take him out while he's doing the search. He's over there. Shoot the other light. Oops.
It's probably not my problem. I heard something move.
Another one.
How did that happen?
It happened when you were not looking. Do you have to pay for the lights repairs? I hope not. I hope Greenco doesn't deduct your pay for the lights repairs. Yep, you see, he goes there. So yeah. And then there. And then behind, that's when we go to the middle. Or actually better not, because that is his search pattern, so ignore that. I don't want to take advantage of when he's doing a search pattern, because that is not always correct. That's not always going to happen, so better way is to only try and take him out when there is no panic music going on. So we're here now, and he's gonna come over here. Oops, can I lean against the bushes? I've never tried before, but I think it's okay. He's gonna come here, and we're gonna go behind him and knock him out. Yep, it's okay. As long as we got the knock on him, that's okay. And I was a bit hasty. It's definitely possible to inch a little closer and get him in the right order. So yeah, it's definitely possible to do that. You know what? I'm just going to reload this section and show it to you again. Okay, I'm here again. So yeah, I'll try to stay closer to maybe here. I think it's still better to repeat the same thing to show that it is repeatable.
Who's there? Right.
Ta-da! Okay, yeah. It's always very close, but it is repeatable, so yeah. I think he stays there at that part for a little while longer, so if necessary, we can always choose to take out those other 2 lights and take him out from over there instead of this area, because he wouldn't stay here actually, so yeah. But anyway, yeah. So now we picked up a satchel. Oh no, we haven't. It's here. Let's take a look at what we have from the satchel. Take the stick. From Colonel Ramaz Lord Kippenitze to Clive Alimov. Not a gazebo. Mr. Alimov, this is my second request, that you tear down the ornamental latticework lining the courtyard. The wisteria has become thick enough that I'm afraid it could support the weight of a human being, and so represents a very real security threat to the ministry. Please respond. Let me know when those lattices will come down. Thank you. Colonel Lord Kit Benitze. This data tells us that there is lattice work that we can use. And where is it? There. So his worries aren't wrong. Anyway, now that all the enemies are gone, we are free to lockpick this door. Just simply lockpick the door. SW, I think. D. I forgot the first letter though. I think it's SWD. And there's a medkit. That's all there is. Nothing else here. Okay? We can switch off the lights before exiting the room if we want to, and before entering we can shoot this light so that we don't need to use the disposable pick. We can use the lockpick. But anyways, we could have evaded all three of them had we known how to climb the lattice work. So yeah, it's taking them out is just to show those who actually don't know that this lattice book is here and help with the story. And also, before we go in, okay, it's actually here, not there, but here. Here, okay, it's no glass or anything. We can get inside. You see there's a reflection there, but not here. We can get in from here. But there's one thing. Oops. Okay, the lattice work is here. I think the lattice work may not be the thing that's helping us climb. It's the vines and whatnot. So yeah, Lord keeping it say it's actually right. Okay, so now we have to respond quickly by either moving into that room with the black door and hide in there, or shooting out the lights that are here. You can see one of the light there. Shoot that one out and hide under that light. And if possible, once we climb over here, shoot the light that's right under this wall also. So yeah, let's get over there. There's going to be cutscene, I think, and then autosave. Yep, so it's saying that it's coming, and it's coming from 7, which means that it's a hint that we have to go up there also. We go into this door and hide, and also there's a disposable pick. Very important, pick this up, we'll need it, or we might need it. Okay, there's another one, I think. Infiltrate the nothing. Oh, okay, so we have infiltrated, so that's fine. So suppose we equip our optic cable. Try to observe where the guards are. So we see one of them walking here, and we see another one already at the door. And this guy starts to go over. That guy's at the door for quite some time. Will he turn around? Not really. Now this new guy joins him. Will they both turn around, or one of them turn around? Really? Yeah, I've waited so long. And the longer we wait, the more hesitant we are. And it comes to a point where we lose the golden opportunity, which is really long. We can actually just leave this room and head to the elevator. So what happens then? This guy comes over here. That guy goes there. This guy turns and goes back to the edge. And that guy's still there. Okay, that guy's reaching the edge. Here, the right one. The left one is silent. We don't hear anything. Now we hear footsteps while this guy is walking. Here to the door, and we still hear nothing from that guy. Which means that we can actually leave the room as soon as the right side guy turns around and heads over there. Okay, let him move a few steps, yeah? And he waits there for quite some time. So there's plenty of time for us to leave and head left to enter the lift. The other door is actually a lift that's unpowered, so ignore that. And these guards don't have satchel. Let's go. Use this. And then use elevator up and then head deep into the lift just in case the other guard comes by. Now, a few things will happen, so let me hold the control key to pause the game and explain. Now, we can equip the lockpick or the disposable pick because we need to pick a door lock, and a guard is coming very, very soon, so we have to pick the lock of the door ASAP. So equip the lockpick and then observe the display panel. As we reach 7, immediately turn left and on the first door, start lockpicking, or better still, use the disposable lockpick. Left mouse button on the door and just interact to open the door. But we're gonna use a lockpick because there is time, just barely enough time, to use a lockpick. Let's do that. So we are up to 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, very quickly go here. Open door, and it's actually locked, so interact with it. D A S, and then enter the door just as that door is about to open. You hear that door opening? DAS key, right? We enter just as someone passes by. Whew. Of course, using the disposable might have been better. You see that guard? Just happened to walk by. I think we might be able to head down the lift and not encounter the guard, but yeah, let's just assume it's better to do it this way. But anyway, it is possible to easily handle that with a disposable pick, but not that's difficult with a normal pick. So now let's use the computer. And there's a data stick and a clock that's very loud. And it's still 4:40 after so long. It's still 4:40. Oh, even the second hand is moving, but it's still 4:40. How interesting, right? You can see the second hand moving. That's the amount of detail that the developers have put in, the designers have put in. Unfortunately though, it's 4:40 nonetheless, because there's no day-night cycle, so it's not going to change into day. And yeah, so that's a bit of a limitation there, but it's okay. So let's look at what data we have now. From Vyacheslav Grinko to Philip Mas. Some Covenant. Philip, I cannot believe, considering your position relative to both Nicolaides and the CIA, that you have no knowledge of anything called the Ark. You don't want to know what it would take to convince me of your honesty. We are playing a dangerous game of chess and cannot afford to have grey pieces on the board. I have sneaking suspicion that this Ark is our queen piece. Nicolaides will tell me about it sooner or later. God help you if he tells me you knew about it and didn't inform me. I need to know more than Nicolaides thinks I do, so that I may protect him from even his own ambitions. VG. Vyacheslav Grinko. Well, at least it sounds like he is loyal? Oh. Yeah. So back to the game. And that's all. So now what we do is actually to climb up. Obviously there were guards going all around, so it's not possible for us to go those places, right? So come over here, oops, and then jump to go up into the vent. And oh, we move too quickly and too loudly for these guards, so they suspect something, but they cannot see or fire at us because of the grills over there. But yeah, note what is here. There's two laptops here, and at least 2 guards. I think there's 3, and one of them just came out. See? In total, there's 4, and this guy is coming out. I think he's going to check the room we're in. Maybe, maybe not. Of course, it shouldn't have been the case. It should have been very quiet and... yeah, there. Okay, there goes. So, yeah. Okay. If we fall, just jump again and we'll be able to come on here, but it is also possible for that to happen and for for Sam Fisher to just somehow hobble over to the other side, and yeah, we have to drop down here. Actually, let's just do a quick check that there's no one over here. Okay, yeah, so we have to drop down here. Oops, and that can happen too. Oh. Yeah, sometimes this can happen, which is also a little bit frustrating. So move far enough so that Splinter, no, Splinter, so that Sam drops, yeah. And okay, beware. That's camera. This door was where the guard came from, and I think we have to shoot this security camera. So let's inch out of here and shoot the cam. Oops. You see how we keep missing? Ta-da! 3rd hit. Can you imagine if there were any guards close by? They would have been alerted. So the crosshair, the reticle, is on it, but it's registered as a miss. So yeah, it's still a bit finicky in terms of that. So lock jammed, and why do we have to take it out? Because we're in like brightness. Oh wait, lock jammed. Okay, I must be confused. Lock jammed means this door is not accessible at all, but take note of this door. If it's jammed, there are chances that we have to come back to it later. There's a lock jammed door that's below the vent and right beside this glass panel thingy. So let's go over here and we can sneak around to here, and okay, I'm just omitting that. Yeah, this door is also not openable. Actually, it's a door, but don't worry. And if we head forward, we will encounter the guards that are in this supposedly cafeteria. So very silently walk over. I just want to show you. Actually, there's nothing much. So yeah, I just want to show you that there's something here. I'm not gonna go too close because they may see us from inside. You see, someone is facing outwards. Some more facing inwards, and we know there's 4 here. Okay? Let's head out over here. What I want to say is that there are 2 computers in the cafeteria area, and if we clear out the cafeteria, take out every guard, kill or not, we can access those 2 computers for 2 datas, or 2 data sticks, and the content of the data sticks will be shown on screen right now. Okay, let's go in here now. So this is the room that we are supposed to enter. Let's go up the stairs over here. Wait, let me just check. I don't think there's anything here. Oh wait, there is. There is something here. I missed this during my playthrough. And there I said about rewarding exploration. This isn't even exploration. This is just me being blind. 5.72 mm. 30. Take this. 50. Isn't that great? Right, now let's head up. And I'll just be slowly inching over. I didn't save just now because I think this is the best place to save the game. Rappel on the wall by using the interaction key. Oh wait, let's come back up first. Okay, switch off the night goggles and take a look at this beauty. Look at the design, the color. I love this blue and yellow mix and silver. It's really nice. I don't think it's blue, but it's still really nice. I think it's because of the sky, but they probably reused this sky that's a little bit lighter thingy from the start of the game. And again, smoke particles. So let's rappel on the wall. Okay, now we save. Well, over here, unfortunately, the game forces us to kill this guy. Let's go downwards a little bit more. So this part is recorded much later at a different time when I'm actually editing this episode. I'm just trying to find a way not to kill this guard. And basically not to kill so early in the series. Eventually the game seems to force us to kill some people, unfortunately, but at least not now. I think I found a way to not kill this guard. The original recording had me doing a headshot from here, but there might be a way that we can avoid killing the guard. And what I need to do is basically to stand around this glass and shoot the light here. But after this, it's pretty iffy. It really depends on where the guard moves and how fast we react. So yeah, the guard may see us sometimes, but I've repeated this multiple times. Most of the time the guard didn't see me. That's why I decided to record this. So we start with standing on the glass around this area and shooting the light. I think we need 2 shots to break the glass we're standing on. So oh, actually, oops, mostly it's 2 shot. Inch out so that we drop down. Wait for the guard to go there. The guard will go in. That's when we quickly climb up. Okay, quickly climb up, squat down, crouch down, shoot that light over there. It will attract the guard over, and that's when we wait for him to walk enough and we can shoot this light.
That's weird.
We may need to shoot the table lamps, but we have to time ourselves properly. This table lamp can be shot, but don't shoot the computer. We'll lose the data on the computer. And then when the guard is over there far enough, we can shoot this light. But this light is pretty iffy though, because the guard may think we're shooting at him, and then we'll ruin the game for ourselves. So now what we need to do is to observe his walking patterns and try to creep up behind him and take him out. It really depends though. Like here's a good chance. After he loses suspicion, he will still move around like this. It may be possible not to shoot the light on this table, but I prefer to do that. Yeah. His alert disappears, his suspicion disappears, but he will not stand here anymore. He'll be walking around, and that's not good. But yes, we have to observe his patrol pattern and try to take him out. So like I said, this is very iffy. If you want to try, you can. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try. He does stay at each position for some bit of time, like you can see there, but he will move. So I think this part is where he stays the longest. So shooting this light seems good. At least for me, that's where he stays the longest for this current patrol route. But every time I think it differs. Yeah, he seems to stay there for quite some time, looking out the window. So he seems to be looking out the window the longest. See, this is not so long, so he goes there and look out quite long, and that's when we can wait for the next knockout. It's too late for us, so we need to wait for him to come over again. And I hope if you follow the same steps I've taken, it should be the same. And I'll cut the video once we've knocked him out successfully. So, okay, he's coming over and he should stay for quite some time. That's when we creep up behind him and LMB him. He won't fall down, and he has a satchel on him, which will be covered in the actual playthrough that I recorded. So I will not record it in here. It'll be spoken at a normal speaking volume because I'm recording this kind of late while I'm editing. So I'm speaking softer because I felt this is necessary to put into the episode, and I don't want to delay this. That's why I'm recording this now. But yes, so after that we are to pick up the satchel and come over here to access this computer and of course that one. So we'll access that one first and whatnot. But anyway, yes, we can successfully take out the guard without killing him. So that is a suggested approach, and with the 3 lights all shot, I think we're pretty safe. So I'll see you back in the actual recording of this episode. And use this computer first for our data. Let's read the data. From Vyacheslav Grinko, Kombay Nikolads, regarding Glass Dagger. President Nikolads, you can be certain that our Glass Dagger will shatter as intended if attacked. Our army, broken into smaller units, will only become sharper and further scattered. My contacts have scouted and secured areas of operation for a splintered army to occupy. We will have a free hand in much of northern Russia, the Orient, and possibly even the United States. However, I do not believe that it will come to this. Our plans are too well laid, and our enemies asleep at their posts. My only worry is your dependence on Mars and his technology. I have trouble trusting so obvious a coward. But the vision is yours, and I believe in it. VG. So they're trying to attack some other countries too. That's not good. Right, let's switch off this light first. Actually, it really doesn't matter, but I would prefer if the lights are off. It actually doesn't matter though, seriously. So now, 2 things will happen. We first have to save one more time because this is again very finicky. If we make the wrong move, we can actually drop out and die. But yes, we have to come out here. So let me just save here first. Or rather, yeah, I'll save after activating the computer. But, yeah. Let me just use the computer first, yeah? Wow, a red screen. that shows some importance, I think. Same for the one that was in Blaustein's apartment.
Christ almighty.
What do you have?
Bad things. Keep transmitting. We need to see how far this goes.
What's going on?
Corpses, refugee camps. They've had commandos at work in Azerbaijan for weeks. How the hell did we miss this? Keep transmitting.
Okay, now.
Alert! All mentals, full alert! We have an intruder in Nikolaz's office! Wake up, you bastards! I want troops in there now!
Should I censor that word? At least audio censor? Well, anyway, I'm holding the pause key so that I can explain, but in actual gameplay, just let me save and I'll show you. Okay, save here, just save here, just here, save here. M2I. Okay, here, we need to slowly inch out and fall. Sometimes too fast.
I've got 3 men about to breach Nikolaz's office.
Search the area.
Yeah, if it's too fast, we actually fall to our death. But we need to come out here and just stay here. Yep, they will switch on the lights. So it doesn't matter even if we switch it off. They find no one.
Fisher, we need the rest of the files from Nikolaz's computer. This stuff is going straight to the president. He might be headed for military action, and we're going to need airtight proof.
Oh.
That's the end of it.
Useless?
Thank God.
What exactly is going on?
You wouldn't believe the numbers. Nikolaz has been systematically murdering his way through Azerbaijan.
And we didn't know about it.
Nobody did.
What does he want?
You can watch the news later. Rendezvous with Junior Wilkes for extraction.
That's it, we're done. The guards are still around though, so be very careful. But most of them are actually in the canteen, so yeah. And the guards that came in here, from what I remember, they do not have any satchels. So it's okay. We can observe anyway on screen that there are no satchels. And please, please don't waste electricity. Now we're going over here. And this security camera was what we've already taken out. We're coming here. And remember the vent? Remember the jam door? It's now open. We can now head through this place and leave for exfiltration. Instead of going to the canteen, we can take out the canteen if we want to, but that's absolutely not necessary at all and don't have to complicate matters. We just need to come over here. One more med kit if we really need it. And optics. Okay, there's no one here. So actually here again we have to save because we need to do something quickly, otherwise we'll fail. Again, we'll be discovered, and on this difficulty we can be killed easily. So let's save again. And also, why not? Right before exfil, let's have a good save. M2J. At least equip our weapon. Open the door. And we're going to run straight out to there and then over there. So let's go. Let's run. Here. And then just drop here. Run to here and then just slide down.
I want an update. Why hasn't the intruder been caught yet?
And
men on the real stairwell.
Press
About to breach the stairwell, sir.
the jump key down here. We hear some gunfight and suddenly all silent. Wow. So remember this thing? We actually came by just now? Through here? We went by here actually. So now we slid down. And The reason why I say we need to save is because firstly, we can get shot dead. Secondly, we may fail the jump and not grab onto the pole. So, yeah. These are the reasons why we needed to save. Inch around here. Oh, dead body? Huh? Who's that? Oh, and the camera, I think, is still there. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, that guy? Is he able to see us? Nah, it's fine. Walk right up to him. Actually, no. Let's surprise him. Let's surprise him. Let's creep around and surprise him. That's Junior Wilkes. This is our exfil van. He should see us by now, but let's save one more time. Why not? M2K. And behind him, can we knock him out? Can we knock him out?
What in God's name?
No, we cannot knock him out. So just go over there and from behind him, talk to him.
What the hell did you find in there, man? Lambert's flipping out big time.
What's he saying?
That we're going to war.
Mission complete. Georgian Defense Ministry, Tbilisi, Georgia, October 17th, 2004, 0051 hours. Files retrieved from President Nikolaev's computer reveal a campaign of terror against Azerbaijan. Covering their invasion using techniques of information warfare, cells of Georgian commandos have nearly overthrown their oil-rich neighbor. This intelligence has opened the door for NATO intervention in the Caucasus. Ooh, Caucasus? New vocabulary for me. How did I miss this word? Well, anyway. Yeah, that was mission 2. We were in the Georgian Ministry, I think. Defense Ministry or something. Yeah, Georgian Defense Ministry, yes. And, if anything, that was only a small taste of the difficulty that's about to come. So, yeah. This is the second mission already. And I'll see you in the third mission, possibly in Azerbaijan, I guess. That's all I have for now. Have a nice day.